with a mighty roar, you bring your great axe down, and it sinks into the dragon's neck, right at the base of the skull. And with a dying whimper, the dragon falls limp.
Oh, man.
Woo!
And the room is completely silent.
Yeah,
Thank God, because I just ran combat advantage to him, so.
All right.
Dead.
Can I do a
dragon
perception check
parts.
to look around and see if there's anything I can...
Shinies?
Well, the shinies, but I kind of want to look at the dragon and see if there's anything I can take as a trophy. All right.
All right.
I kick it several times. Make sure it's dead.
I got 12.
12. The dragon is a very young dragon, so it's not like you could take a single claw and that would be super impressive.
Mm-hmm.
But if you wanted to, you could actually finish chopping off the dragon's head, because Rhogar's axe cleave just came down. Just snap that spinal column clean right where it needs to be if you want to take that head as a trophy.
I would like to take the head as a trophy.
All right.
Yeah.
You spend a little time. Do you have a blade?
I just have my staff in my.
It'll take a while to smack this.
Yeah.
Can I use suggestion? Can you
Tenderize!
suggestion to force KRUD into doing the work for me?
KRUD will happily chop it off without being magically covered.
You could try asking
Yes,
Krug.
yes.
Will you chop off the head for me?
Not everybody needs to be
Yeah.
blackmailed or...
I guess
Throw it
you
in,
could-
or-
Well, here, roll. Do it. Do it.
But it's
Come
I
on.
think it's against one of yours. Isn't it?
I know, but you guy's kind of a bastard, so it's the type of thing he would do.
And I get 27.
Against my what
It
will?
doesn't really say it. Diplomacy.
My will is 12. So
Make it
It's diplomacy, actually.
what does that go against?
Yeah, that would go against your will.
Is it? Okay, I guess it really doesn't say it. It just says instead of diplomacy.
It's a diplomacy check. Yeah, diplomacy goes against will.
Oh, does it? Okay,
It's
then.
12. I am easily persuaded
Okay.
to chop the head off.
In fact, he
With
was
my
probably
ball.
thinking he was going to help you with it already anyway.
I really don't.
He was
Sweet.
doing
But
himself.
I wave my hand and KRUD gets this blank look in his face, even more blank. He's almost like a zombie now, and he walks running into Rhogar over here, and almost like he does not even know he's there, and he chops the dragon's head off with one false swoop.
I don't have a sharp weapon though.
It's a club.
It is
He has a club.
I kind of beat it though, and it sort of just smushes the head a whole lot.
He pulps.
Yeah.
He just basically pulps the neck, and you can just like drag
Yeah.
the neck up. It's like the esophagus is kind of trailing.
It's not a good shape.
It's quite nasty.
I sort of missed it a couple
There's a
times.
lot of
So,
The head is intact.
You know, the head is sort of,
Here's what you got. The head is intact, but it's pretty nasty.
it sort of caved in because I missed and I smashed it.
Anyway, I now have a dragon head as a trophy.
Broke it.
It's the size of it is, it's a decent size. I mean, it might take two of you to cart it back to the other room.
Fuck you, dragon head.
After further inspection, I leave the dragon head.
No, I mean, it's more like if somebody was carrying a really heavy box, but look what you have to go through.
Okay.
You still have to go back through the ice. But so basically it would be like a little bit of teamwork to get it back to wherever you're basing your
a lot of games
operations
that I
on.
play, like Dragon Scales and Dragon Claws, are like with stuff.
Sure.
Or like for wizards, like potions and stuff. Can I do an Arcana check to see if I can take anything like scales?
You don't need to do an Arcana check. You can gather some of these materials yourself.
Okay.
Probably some of the scales around the area that KRUD just pulped at the neck.
Okay.
So you can take some of those scales, but you're going to have to ask somebody for assistance because you don't have a blade to take out the claws.
Okay.
I'm poking around. I'm pretty well exerted. Like I'm sweating even in this icy ass cavern, wondering why people are just still trying to kill it. Like, what are you guys doing? You guys are. That could be his father. I don't know. So I think they look about the same. So every dragon looks the same to me.
Rhogar, you just fought a dragon and being a what's it called, a dragon
Born. Dragonborn.
dragonborn yourself. How do you feel about having fought
Your
a
uncle.
close cousin, you could say?
Uncle Bob.
I'm not particularly concerned with it. He fought fairly well. I respect him for that, but I also have this serious hatred for dragons because of the one that killed my family.
Mm.
So I don't really associate with him as being family. That's kind of a...
That's good.
Yeah, mainly just want to go over there and continue pulping it, I guess. Is what I really want to do, but I'm kind of holding myself.
I want to move towards the shinies.
How
I'm
much do you
on
mention to these guys? How much have you told your fellow adventurers about this?
I believe I told them what happened to my family.
Yeah.
With the dragon
Okay.
that came that killed everybody, and that I'm
So the rest of you-
important.
The rest of you see Rhogar basically just standing there recovering from the fight, and he definitely looks angry.
Looks a little crazy. Just keep our distance.
He's got that
Alright.
look in his eye.
We get it though. He's
So I run my hand through my hair and I
Yeah.
bend down and I start rifling through the shinies.
Yes, I knew we would get to the shinies eventually. All right, we're gonna be.
I'm gonna sweat and bleed all over the shinies a little bit so as to scare off people who might be squeamish about such things.
Not me. I'm an elf, and
That's what I'm saying.
what?
Yeah.
Elves don't like blood.
Well, you don't like things that make you dirty.
Why?
What makes you dirty? Because you're a prissy mage,
this. You don't like this.
mage lady.
Oh, but I'm a mage, so I can prestidigitate the blood away.
Oh,
So bam,
Dude.
full of
I
tricks.
prestidigitate the blood away from it, and I throw it in Jerome's face and laugh.
Oh.
It's getting vicious.
Jerome.
Dysfunctional.
Jerome, how does that make you feel?
I'm gonna be all like,
Come to Master Phil.
I'm gonna like roll an intimidate check. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, really? Effort. I basically just killed the dragon mostly by myself.
You want to try to make an
I
intimidate
am.
check
I'm
against
gonna
Ganondolf?
intimidate Ganondorf mightily with a 23.
Dolph.
Ganondorf. 21.
He needs that.
All right, so then what? Can I roll to like block or something?
An intimidate roll
Just
is
a-
made against
Mind about.
will, I think. Right?
Can I roll history to block? Can I roll Arcana to counter block?
Hey, he beats mine. I have a 13.
Can I roll stealth to block?
You are very intimidated by this
Oh.
warrior, drenched in blood, stepping up to you with his weapon out. Yeah, he's pretty angry with you, and you.
Can I use a teleport to move away from him?
Do you have teleport?
I do have a teleport, but
Yes.
it's an encounter action. I don't know. We're doing the encounter. But I have a face step.
Yeah, face step for being an Eladrin.
It was more of a just like, I don't want to deal with this right now. We have like,
All right. Well, he
Get off
intimidates
me.
you enough that you aren't going to antagonize him for possibly the rest of the day. It was very, it was very intimidating.
But I'm evil though, so like, even though I'm intimidated now, I
Well,
feel
that
like
doesn't make you immune to intimidation.
yeah.
I feel like even after I'm intimidated, I'll be scheming to attack him.
Meanwhile,
Just not out loud.
KRUD is kind of Scrooge ducking through the shinies. Just overcome.
So I still have to make a save against
Overcome
the
with joy.
slowing.
No,
check.
eventually you will, so we're not going to bother with it.
Well, what are we doing?
Well, man, I'm going to roll a different one. That one apparently
was a
doesn't
good one.
want to be by me. What is it?
9.
Do you guys want me to leave it at 9, or do you want me to roll again?
Roll again.
Okay. All right. In the dragon's
Did
hoard,
we get a 10?
you find. Ooh, okay. That's very interesting. All right, well, I'm gonna pause the recording here because looking up the treasure tables is always a long process.
Arduous process.
Another dragon.
Kind of tinier dragon.
Surprise! You gotta fight me again.
Well, it's a
You find a globe,
Sit
and
down!
as KRUD fumbles with the globe and it falls and breaks. And out comes this shiny blue light that folds back into the dragon, and the dragon doesn't return to full health.
No.
I'm all like,
But this
He
is
has
how
no head.
he regrows his head, and the head actually turns into another dragon.
No. A double dragon.
those are called
What does that
hydras.
even mean?
Might even be a triple dragon.
A double rainbow?
I'm gonna pause this real quick. I have to figure. Okay, while I'm figuring out the magic item that you find in the board,
Yeah.
you guys can write down
Magic club.
that there are. Let's see. You find a chest full of coins, and it basically amounts to 400 silver pieces.
400 silver?
Yeah.
Should we split up?
That divides
Just-
evenly.
A chest full of coins. It says right here. There's
I think-
400 silver coins.
Divides nicely.
100S for everyone.
But I think because I'm intimidated, just trying to stick with the story, Jerome takes 25 silver pieces.
And you don't say anything.
And
Oh, like,
I don't
you know
say
what,
anything.
this-
He kind of just gives you he gives you the stink eye and he just snatches it.
I feel like it's only fair. I did.
Is that one of your special powers, Stink Eye?
It's a
Pink
daily.
eye. Pink eye.
It has been cast.
Wait, Jerome can give creatures pink eye at will.
I will. I eat enough beans in the morning.
Fart on the toes.
All right.
Okay. I'll pause it for real and then I'll figure out your magic item.
D&D just gives me 2 pumps.
It does do that.
All
God, we
right.
just fought a dragon,
Mm.
which makes your picture kind of less ironic or less funny.
All right. Now.
It's always the dungeons. We're the dragon.
All right. The treasure chest is just an exciting find, and it's not huge, but it's something, and it's got you guys pumped. But then, as you're rummaging through the chest, one of you looks up, and hanging on the wall is this great, big axe-looking thing.
Club-looking thing.
It is a halberd.
So it's like one of those long 2-handed ones, right?
Yeah. And it looks nice. This halberd looks like it's got some silver scroll work and everything up the handle and all over the top part of the striking part.
Google images.
Yes.
Google image Jim Duff images.
It's got it's got these spiraling, twisting inlay of silver all along its surface, and it's a shiny.
Can I do a perception check to kind of see like what attributes it has? I guess, or is it possible that
You might want to do like a an Arcana check.
Arcana?
We have a scroll of identification.
Arcana check. I do an Arcana check. I like that idea. And I get 21.
With a 21, you realize that this is a very nice halberd, and the scroll work on it will lend assistance to anybody using it to strike a foe. This is a +1 halberd.
Okay. All right.
This is a +1 halberd. Straight up. There's no extra special magical quality to it, other than it's a little bit self-guiding.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That +1 helps out with that.
Autopilot.
Autopilot halberd.
All right.
Apparently, it wasn't enough to help whoever brought it in here to fight the dragon last, but it is a find for you guys.
I think we should give it to Rhogar.
Rogar? He definitely needs
Rogar.
Rhogar or Hrothgar?
Right, yeah.
I vote.
Hrothgar.
He's
The
not
expedition.
exactly in the area.
No.
Well, I mean,
Rhogar.
sorry,
Rogar.
I get mixed up.
He definitely needs the help with the aiming.
The bad aim.
Hey,
If only there was something in that would make me spit fire. I would definitely take that.
I feel though,
It's a two-hander.
No.
I feel like though that in character, I feel like Jerome would demand not to give to the dragon.
Do I need to roll an intimidation to take this son of a bitch?
We don't need to fight. We don't need to
I don't know. I just feel like
What's that,
I
crud?
I feel like
We
we're
don't
missing.
need to fight.
What's that, crud?
Crud says you don't need to fight.
Okay.
You
Does it look more like an axe or more like a sword? Or does it work?
Yeah,
More
What's a
like-
halberd?
A halberd is
Right, right.
it's a technically I think it's a pole
Yeah,
arm.
that's what it is. A pole
It's,
arm.
it's in that class. So it's for like
So it's not.
there's a point on top
Mhm.
for thrusting, and you can chop with it, but it is definitely not a sword.
Right.
So
But it would not be. Like,
Jerome is all about swords, right?
Mm,
For the most part.
John, swords,
Okay.
pointy things.
So you're not gonna.
I don't need a,
You're not-
I don't
you
need
don't
a
want it?
halberd. No.
You determine that there are better treasures down the way.
Oh, yeah. I'm
You
good
leave
with
that
that.
crap for us.
I'll leave the hacky things for you guys.
Oh, so
I like it. So we give
it's
it
just
to
two-handed weapons.
we give it to Jerome.
Oh.
I'm,
I mean,
I'm a weapon master
Rhogar.
with two-handed weapons.
Yeah.
Ah.
Perfect. That's
Do
even
it.
better.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I use my diplomacy for. I announced that obviously Rhogar is much more equipped to handle such an awesome weapon, and Jerome would be worthless with it.
I would be like, how do I swing? Don't understand.
So,
Okay.
what's one?
So is there any way out of
Yes.
this room?
So where do I find more?
The way out is
Back
the way you came in.
Okay, so this is the end of the road.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And that answer.
Okay. So
There.
I vote we take a short rest after giving the.
Sounds good to me. I think you might count power.
Oh, I lost my.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it, I used my name.
Yeah, he's my
What's
other
the
two.
damage roll on a halberd, by the way?
Worthless people.
What's the what?
Damage roll on a halberd.
Yeah. What is the?
It's in here.
I'm
Look it
gonna
up.
say something.
Look up the halberd in the weapon table, and then it's just a +1 item. So. Dragon didn't really have a whole lot for you in there, but you guys really cruised. That was excellent fight.
Mm-hmm.
That took 0 damage.
Oh, down.
Alright, so we take a short rest. And while he's looking that up, I vote we move to, like, back to this statue room where the other door is.
You're gonna go to the statue room?
Yep, is that. So
Yeah, that's okay.
there was ice here.
Yeah. Well, I think you guys realize that you can take your time getting over that now.
Yeah, so we slowly make our way back to the ice room. Or I mean the statue room, sorry.
I gotta burn up some TV surges here.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, you can. In fact, it's been a pretty exhausting day. You fought a bunch of wolves. You fell into a chasm. You smacked around a bunch of small green creatures that nobody has bothered to identify yet.
The greenbacks. The goddamn greenback.
You got poked at by a couple of skeletons. You smashed some ice creatures, and you killed a dragon. I'd say that's a full day.
Do we get any action points for that? I feel like the dragon would be a milestone.
You guys have been taking short rests in between encounters.
Oh, so that resets it?
That resets your milestone
To 0?
thing. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I guess
so
it's
if
still-
you take an extended rest, then you get an action point back.
Okay. So what is that what we're going to do now?
Well, I'm kind of suggesting that
Might be good.
it's been a full day,
Okay.
so you guys could try that.
Okay, so we take an extended rest.
Alright, so what does
Then
that
we get all of our surges back.
what does that entail?
You can reset everything.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Everything.
So surges back
Even our
to
health?
10,
Mm-hmm.
You know.
back to 29.
290. I'm less impressed by the halberd now. Other than the reach, what does the reach mean? Then you can hit people 2 square.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay, it's better than the axe.
What's the damage on it? D8?
1d10.
What was the damage on your great axe?
Great axe is a 1d12.
Okay.
They both have a +2 proficiency, so
Yeah.
I lose 1 damage, but I gain 1 square of reach.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So
Mm-hmm.
and you get a bonus to hit with the halberd.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, aren't you?
Oh wait, so
Because
it's a
magic.
It's a magic
It's a
halberd.
2-point decrement to damage and a 1-point bonus to attack.
To hit. Yeah.
Tough to reach.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. So we reset everything?
I'm gonna quit that bad bitch.
Yeah.
Try that out.
That's how Jerome described it as he took it off the wall.
Mhm.
Yeah, looks like a bitch.
No, I'll do all. And then,
You left the head in there, right?
Yeah.
You left the head? You're not going to take the head as a trophy?
I feel like
you
you
said
left
you said it'd be too difficult to carry.
No, I said it would be really cumbersome and potentially dangerous for one person to try to take it by himself.
Okay.
mm-hmm.
But as a group, yeah, you can definitely take it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's kind of a group trophy.
I'll take that fucking dragon's head with somebody.
I did take the dragon scale and the claws.
Yeah.
So you're gonna take it then?
Well, I'll carry it back there with
Looks
somebody.
like it's a group trophy. We'll just plop it in the middle of the statue.
Mm-hmm.
Let it be, because it's not creepy.
We'll come back to it.
Just throw it in the room with all the other people. Just bang on the door.
I say
Gotcha!
I say we lift it up and we hoist it onto one of the
The statue.
Yeah. So I vote we move down to this hallway.
All right.
Can we do a listen check to listen for the?
Are you going to go back to the...
But we're gonna rest back in the barricaded room.
Okay,
Do you want
you go back to the room. The door is barricaded.
No one remembers the knock.
Oh, I don't know if that sounded exactly right.
Well, Jerome
That's it.
knocks on the door, and there's a bunch of shouting inside, and you can roll a perception.
It's not going to be human shouting.
Can I?
9.
Crawl in some fucking holes of it.
I got 19.
Or I'm not sure how this passive perception thing works. Actually,
Oh,
no.
wait, passive perception?
Oh yeah.
I think it would be passive
I think it
perception.
probably
actually.
would be.
Then yeah, mine's 15.
Okay, you guys can hear inside. It's people arguing.
Okay. Can I use some sort of suggestion to make them open the door?
What's the restriction on your suggestion spell?
Oh, it says through words infusing each phrase with persuasive magic. You make a diplomacy check. So is that what I do? I use the diplomacy check, but I could use my Arcana skill instead.
I think
Or they're not gonna open the door, I
I
guess.
feel like you could sort of shout. It infuses your words.
yeah.
Can I shout at them to
It make your words more
convince them to open the door?
You would have to target something. To use your
Suggestion.
you have to
Okay.
use your suggestion.
Okay.
You could basically just I'm not going to say anything. I guess I'll let you figure it out.
Can we just knock again? Because you said he knocked,
Yeah.
now they're shouting in there. They're obviously not opening the door. And Jake knocked right. He did the right knock.
He did the right knock.
Yeah.
Okay. The shouting inside, it's not shouting, but it is arguing. And you can tell that they're arguing about whether they should open the door. So you hear somebody go for the latch, but then there's kind of a bang and a scuffling inside, and the door doesn't open.
Can I? Okay. Do I know the names of either of those two guards in there? Can I call out to them?
Yes, since you were the soldier assigned to this caravan, you would know their names.
Okay.
Get over here.
I'm all actually, yeah, Henry, and let's see, Darren. What are you two doing? It's me, Jerome. Listen.
All right, you gonna roll
Absolutely.
something? What do you
Like a
roll?
diplomacy.
Okay.
And a 19 gives me a ginormous 25. Darren, let me
The
in.
noise inside stops, and then there's a shunk as the bolt or the giant, the bar is slid away in the door, and they kind of poke their heads up. It is him! I told you! And one slaps the other over the back of the head.
God damn it, Darren, you idiot.
I laugh and then chuckle a little bit.
Exactly.
And I say, Jerome, this could all have been solved if you just remembered the knock. Moron.
I'm all like,
He doesn't.
something. Okay.
All right. You are let back into the well room.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody seems to be settling up against the two walls that are farthest from the toilet hole.
That's good. They're smart.
The water that they're drawing out of the well is fresh, and people are being taken care of. Their wounds are being seen to. There is no healer in here. Yeah, you can use your heal skill. There's one soldier who still looks pretty bad. He's got just wrapped all around the top of his head. He's not looking good. 9. You lend your aid, and you are thanked for your efforts, but there's no immediate improvement in his condition.
I prestidigitate an ice cream cone to help him. And he eats the ice cream treat. It cheers him up, but doesn't help. Oh, I guess that's your job.
The ice cream treat is perhaps a bit wasted on the unconscious.
Oh, he's unconscious.
But perhaps the sugar going into his system will give his body a little energy.
Yes, indeed.
Eat it! Why won't you eat it?
I will.
Smearing it all over his face.
Seeing as I am, of the battly, gruff nature and that kind of guy, I will attempt a heal check on that self-same soldier.
Okay, is it that one person can only accept one heal check, or is it each person can only attempt a heal check?
No.
What did you roll?
An 11.
11? You do help out then, and his condition seems marginally better. His breathing is a little less labored.
I vote we leave them to, because they're NPCs now.
Ganondolf wants to leave these people here.
I kind of want to move on and see if I can find a way out, because I feel like if we move on, it'll help all of us, not just...
Well, we're gonna take our little nap.
Oh, I thought that's what we did here, but okay, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's actually, you probably get to the well room,
Yeah.
and it's a lot safer because you can bar the doors in here. So yeah, you can take an extended rest.
So we bar the doors and we take our rest.
Yeah. I talked to one of the soldiers. Sleep. Everybody sleeps. I assume rest.
Actually, my skill is I'm aware when I rest.
Nice.
Yeah, where is it?
What is the full effect on there?
I meditate aware instead of sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, because he's a wizard.
Well, it's actually because I'm an elf.
It's
fair enough. Oh, nice.
An Eladrin.
Yep. So.
An Eladrin, sorry.
The magic elf, not the
Quill creature.
Yes. True.
Very nice. Okay. You have taken an extended rest. It's perhaps a bit chilly down here, but the supplies recovered from the trade caravan are more than enough to actually make it kind of comfortable in this room with everybody together. The torches are perhaps the main concern because they, unattended, they are flickering and starting to go out. But the guards have smartly decided that they would kind of rotate the use of the torches. So they're not going to use all of them at once. So they're going to keep one torch going, and hopefully that's enough to light this area until somebody finds a way out.
Maybe.
All right.
There's not as dumb as he looks.
Impressive.
So the whole group in the room goes to sleep, unless.
I'll take a watch with the two guys.
Okay, so you're coordinating the watches.
Yeah, I'm coordinating the
with
watches.
the two guards. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you do that while I'm still awake?
Yeah, you you can meditate and be aware of what's going on, so you can help out with the watches too.
All right, so we sleep. Do we wake up? Or do we unlock?
That's why we have
It
watches.
turns out that the other two holes were piping in some noxious gas.
Okay.
And that's
Carbon
Okay,
monoxide.
we're gonna move the
The silent
terrain.
killer just
Yeah.
takes
Move
everybody
all these
down.
tiles.
Trade.
Put your guys-
Is there anything to trade?
Trade?
Do they have any trading stuff we can trade with them? Or?
Oh, like from the caravan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or is it all
It's
destroyed?
it's all like trade goods. So unless you're really interested in getting like a vial of cinnamon or something
I
like
said
that.
health potions for people or.
There is
It's a
actually
beautiful bolt of
there's
fire.
nothing of that nature in
What
the
about weapons?
caravan.
Any
It's the
weapons?
worst trade caravan ever.
Well,
There
there's
were 4
there are
wagons
simple
that-
weapons like some of the wagon drivers had like crossbows
Crossbows. What
Yeah.
about any long swords?
and short
I just-
swords for some of them, like daggers mostly.
Okay.
These were not.
No long swords.
This was no military.
Okay.
It was randomly equipped.
Mhm.
None of the crossbows actually made it. The 2 guards here lost their swords,
Okay.
so they can like punch things. But
Okay.
anyway, that's basically how that shakes out.
Do I want to be watching the door? Because the door's barricaded. Should I be watching the other holes? I don't know what.
You're not watching anything, right? You're meditating.
Well, but I'm
Meditating.
aware, so like I would want to be aware somewhere, I guess. Okay, well I'll just be there because I have a lot of ranged attacks, so I attack.
So
Or can I see over the crate when I stand
I'm
up?
gonna light this room on fire.
I'm just gonna roll
I
to
was thinking magic missile.
figure out if I'm
Just think of Breaking Bad. with
1
the
through 10.
flies
I'm
and-
sleeping. 11 to 20. I am on watch. I'm sleeping.
Okay, so you've set up your watches, and the night it's getting onward, and people on watch may or may not be feeling a bit sleepy, but everybody is alert and awake enough that suddenly, at one point, on the opposite side of the room here, where the torch is flickering, barely reaches to one of the people on watch, notices that there's some movement over here. Who's on watch?
I'm awake. Well, aware. I'm meditating. Aware.
Right.
But you were asleep, you said, too, right?
Yeah, I'm asleep. Or at least CRUD's not on
And then
watch.
we have the 2 guards. So.
Yeah, so one of the guards, I guess, is over here, and the guard is very alert, and he immediately spots the movement, and he shouts, "Alert! Awake, everyone! We're under attack! Roll
Sorry.
initiatives."
Yeah, it's the best part. I love rolling initiative.
Damn it!
Damn it!
We all
But
got
I'm
plus-
next to you,
we all
so
got
it's an
plus 2.
11, right?
5.
1 plus 2
It's 3.
is 3. Well, that's 4 because I get
Okay.
Taylor's thing. So 4.
22.
Oh, whoa!
Shit. 22.
You were not in a very deep sleep.
Not really.
No, you were just kind of like...
I was just dozing off. Not like, okay, Henry, it's your turn.
Okay, let's see.
CRUD did not have a
Ganondolf,
pulse.
CRUD, Jerome, Rhogar? What was
Wait,
Rhogar's?
Wait, do I go in front of them even though I rolled really bad?
Somebody kicks Crud in the ribs.
The alert from the guard. The alert from the guard made it so that they don't get a surprise round on you. So this is
Okay.
regular initiatives. But everybody who is not already awake is lying down, and we'll have to deal with that.
Okay. I meditate standing up.
So prone.
You meditate sitting up. So and you can leap to your feet at the shout of the guard, so you are not prone when this combat starts.
Okay. That makes more sense.
Okay, so the order is going to be Jerome, and
Yeah.
then the enemies. Then Rhogar gets to take a turn. Then it will be Ganondolf, and then CRUD. CRUD is a deep sleeper.
I feel like CRUD should have to make a saving throw against waking up or like staying asleep. every time.
CRUD.
Oh, man.
Okay, I jump to my feet, and draw my sword from its giant ass sheath, and
What kind of sheep?
giant ass.
Ass
sheath.
sheet?
Really made of giant leather.
Yes.
Are we still recording?
Yeah, we're still recording.
That's good. That's
Of course.
good. We'll
I was just checking. Okay, well,
Okay, yeah, and so does getting to my feet
this
count as
recording is not rated PG.
Oh, we need one of those old disclaimers like they have.
count as a full move action?
I'll bleep
What
it out.
is?
Does getting to my feet count as a full move?
A doll.
Yeah. Getting up is a move action.
Alright, I draw my sword and I interpose myself between them bitches and
Ah,
those
okay.
guys.
Very good. Very
Between
good.
them bitches.
Damn bitches.
I'm like, bring it.
Okay.
2 arms, my friends, 2 arms, etc., etc. Not you, Dragon Man. You don't have arms that I care about, etc. Bigotry, etc.
Okay. The enemies are
Speak your
they
language.
did not expect to be spotted, but they do their best anyway. So this one's going to shift over to there, and this one is going to move up to there. This guy's going to move around to there. These two can make their attacks as normal, and let's see. This is going to be versus AC. They're just going to take little slices at you. So this guy is going to fight Rhogar. He has combat advantage against Rhogar.
Oh, he's from.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Well, 2, 4, 6 plus. That was an 11. That probably doesn't it? No.
Whoa!
It's amazing.
He brings his blade down right between your legs. And he's like, "Grr," and you look up at him. Oh,
My dragon tenders just crawled up into me.
The other one is going to make an attack against Jerome because he is the one that is up and is a current threat.
Absolutely. But I am
Does
just
not hit you.
the scariest man in the world.
He swishes his blade through the air,
Like a
but he doesn't actually get you.
something master race, something. Yes. Ah! Ah!
Okay, it becomes Rhogar's turn.
Alright, Rhogar is going to do a little bit of cleave action on this guy with my fancy new reach.
Nice.
And I'm going to cleave into this guy. And I will be marking this fucker.
Can you attack through enemies?
Mhm.
It's a pole arm. I mean, I go past him and then pull back and like
Yeah, like if he's using the pointed tip of the halberd.
stab at the one guy's head and then pull back with the axe blade.
And
The
like
other guy
if there's the arm here and the axe blade looks like that, it's probably like a pointed end there. He can pull into the back of this one's skull.
See, I fully intend to make that happen.
And that is going to happen, you know.
Cleave. Okay, so that's a plus 8 actually. God damn it!
Oh!
9, does that attack?
No, 1 just fails. I don't think you have to roll.
You break that halberd.
Oh.
Guy just sucks at life today.
The creature that you tried to stab at thinks quickly on his feet, and he grabs your halberd and he holds it there so you can't pull it back for another similar strike. And he just grins at you wickedly. It is now Ganondolf's turn.
I'm going to use my arc lightning.
Ah.
Can I see over the crate? That was one I
These are rather short, so you cannot see this one. You'd have to determine line of sight to that one, I guess.
Can I just move
You
here?
can move.
Can I just move here?
Yeah, you could move there.
I'll just move here, and then I can target 2 characters or 2 creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Can I target these 2?
Yeah.
Okay, I target those 2.
From where you are, you can see these 3, so you could do any of those.
Okay. Well, I will attack the 2 that are out in the open for now.
Okay, which one first? Front one?
Sure, the front one. This Do I have to roll twice then?
Unless it's like some kind of splash damage, I think it's always you get a roll for each target.
Okay. It's +5 versus reflex. So 10 against the first one. Closest to me.
10 for the closest one?
Yep.
Does not hit.
Okay.
He jumps out of the way.
Darn, this arc lightning is horrible.
The dice are horrible.
15.
15. That does hit. The front one jumps out of the way just in time for the bolt of lightning to fly past him and hit his friend in the chest. Full on.
8 damage.
8 damage. Very nice.
Very nice.
The one that's marked, does that get?
Mm-hmm.
What's
Oh, you marked one.
Yeah, I marked him. I remember to mark him.
Yeah.
What does the mark do?
It gives him he gets a negative
2
2
attack.
to his attack for anybody who attacks who isn't me.
Okay.
And he doesn't have any kind of reach.
Yeah,
So,
he can't hit me right now.
but you guys are bunched up right now?
Mhm.
It's good news.
Yes, yes it is.
So,
Do we have a combat advantage against them too? Because there's 2 of us pressing on them?
No
no.
one's flanking.
No,
No.
we're both laying down.
Well,
Oh, okay.
Crud is lying down.
Less of an advantage.
You did not actually stand up, did you?
No, I didn't.
So,
I did my little thrusting from the ground.
Yeah,
It's
so-
so much less effective.
so you especially didn't hit him because that was
Yeah.
-2 for lying down. No, let's see. Yeah, you'd have to be like directly opposite sides, I think, here to actually flank. So you don't get combat advantage.
I
yet.
thought the combat advantage was just to have more than one enemy pressing on you. Is that what you said?
Well, I think that's because we had him pushed into a corner.
Yeah, we had him pushed into
Well,
a
that's,
corner.
that's what Andrew said, but the book said.
well,
In the book,
I had to kind of
book
No,
help
you're
you guys
right,
out.
you're right,
there.
you're
The
right.
DM,
DM.
oh god.
I just decided that it was an edit
Mhm.
words. I decided that it was an advantageous situation for you guys.
Yep.
So I give you combat advantage.
Okay. But here,
He has his buddies bagging him up. He's all like, no.
I suppose, yeah. There's 4 of us, 4 of them. We really don't have combat advantage. Maybe on the last 2 or last 1, maybe.
Maybe.
If we're all surrounded them.
Mm-hmm.
We might have.
Yeah, well then you
Kicking
have
his
like,
shins
flank
in.
bonus. Okay,
Curb
so-
stomping him.
It was 279. Was
Going American X on him.
Okay. 279.
Oh, do you have anything you can shove his ass into the hole with?
Charge him.
I mean, I could well, I can't charge him, but I could bull rush
I
him.
had like a charm one that like sends him back 3 spaces. I could
I didn't want to use my.
Okay, here's the
driving
list.
attack, so-
Okay. So what was the paragraph later where you get +2 if they're it said something about multiple enemies on you or something like that, or
Well, that was kind of flavor text at the beginning of the combat advantage section.
Okay. So that doesn't really matter.
So that's more the line that I take into account when I
Okay.
try to decide if there's an advantageous situation for you guys. But
At least-
strictly mechanically speaking,
Okay.
it's
It's all those other things.
right. It's that list.
So if one of us was sleeping.
Yeah. So that was Ganondolf's turn.
So it is
Crud's turn.
Crud's turn.
Crud.
Crud.
Wake up, Crud.
Crud awakes.
Wake
Are you gonna
up.
make me?
Furious.
Are you gonna make me roll to wake up?
No, Crud wakes
All
up.
right, yeah. Crud is awake.
The guard was very.
Crud will
Loud.
stand as his. That's a mining.
Doesn't that give you opportunity attack?
Oh, if I do stand up,
Yeah, I think you would get an opportunity attack.
But
I can't shit.
this guy, if he tries to hit you with the opportunity attack, it can smoke his ass.
Can they both opportunity
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
And he will, right? He automatically doesn't.
Well, Crud will stand up anyway.
Yeah, I say he's still standing up.
Yeah.
So are your minion or not minion? But are your units gonna take a swipe at Crud when he stands up?
Let's see. 2 of them can do that.
Yeah, because I'm gonna do an immediate interrupt on that.
Yeah, well, both of them probably would try to swipe at him, and you're gonna do your interrupt on him.
Yeah.
We can still roll for that one.
Combat challenge. Shifts or makes an attack that does not include any target. I get to make a basic melee attack against them.
That's the one I wounded too. Is he bloodied at all? Or?
And when you're not standing up.
A 12 minus 2
And
versus AC.
versus AC, no.
Son of a bitch.
Does he hit me?
No, I didn't.
Oh, interrupts.
Yeah.
Is that what you moved?
Yeah, that was an interrupt. So I didn't interrupt.
You didn't interrupt them, so This guy's gonna do 17 against you. Yep. And that does. Ooh, 8 damage. This guy's gonna do a swipe at you. Yeah, he hits you. And he does this much damage. 3.
Oh, so they both still go, even though.
Yeah, well, it's an opportunity attack, so they can swipe at him.
Okay. Oh, but I thought you were.
I tried.
So that was my minor?
So even if you missed, or if you missed, it doesn't.
That was my minor?
That was
Well,
move.
even if I hit him.
Oh, the move to stand up?
still
Yeah.
Okay,
do it.
minor to take out weapon.
Yep.
And then standard will be the avalanche strike.
Which one?
I'm gonna go against the marked one there.
Okay, that's the one that has damage on.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna go against him. So this is +6 versus AC. What is it?
So I'm just gonna have to roll.
Oh.
Try the table.
Table's a good place to roll. You got a 19.
Yeah, that hits. I'm guessing.
Maybe.
Yes.
I'm actually roll on the floor.
Yeah, the crud diamond.
Yeah.
See, you got to go underneath.
Yeah, that's what.
To find the diamonds.
The ones don't dare go down there. All right.
Exactly.
So, man, avalanche strike.
Just a big hit.
A big hit.
This is 66 + 6 + 2.
Yep.
66 + 2
66 + 8.
+ 8.
A reasonably high amount of damage.
Is that your daily?
Yeah, that's an encounter.
Oh.
But it leaves me
God.
open to attack. Really easy to hit afterwards.
Is it cool if I steal too?
Yeah. You need,
That's
no,
I should do it.
you need more dice.
You always need more dice.
6.
This is why you need more dice.
10,
That's right.
20.
My great die go.
25?
5 + 8. 33.
Great die.
My great D20.
33.
33.
That is
33.
33.
I feel like you should hit the other guy, just saying.
This guy, pancakes.
Pancake. Yes. Plus, I get the.
a little conical hat just turned into like a quarter.
That's right.
You think you ever talk out?
I get the 7 temporary for crunch shot.
Is it,
Yes.
if I want to do a check to see what the hell these things are, does that require?
It's a mind action, isn't it?
Is
Or
it,
you said
is it an action? Or is that
Green packs. They're green packs.
Since you're just basically recognizing what they are, I would give this to you as a free action in this case. And you can do like a nature check, or you could possibly swing it as a
I can do
dungeoneering
nature
check.
at 5.
I got the same for either one, so I can 6.
13.
Anybody who attempts,
Can't find D20.
where did you put your
I
D20?
don't.
Did you roll it up against something and it got put under a paper,
On
or
the floor?
yeah, did you knock it on the floor?
Maybe it got knocked on the floor.
Nobody else has it.
Inconvenient. Inconvenient.
Okay, everybody just hold still. We gotta find this die.
Is it in the
Oh, I got it.
Okay, good.
Good.
All right, you can make a check if you wish.
Cool. Yeah. No.
What'd you get?
2. No.
Total of
You got
2?
it?
No, not
13.
12.
15?
Like
15. Okay, the 3 of you immediately recognize what you're fighting. These are goblins.
Goblins.
Small creatures,
Oh.
nasty, vile things,
Some-
rumored to lurk in
Oh.
deep caves and dungeons, venturing forth to steal and murder and generally cause a ruckus.
the frat boys of.
Some flatter than others.
Yes, goblins come in varying heights, although this one in front of you is much shorter than the
This is
other.
much shorter than the other.
Significantly. Alright. That's all KRUD can do, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
So it's.
That's the whole credit.
Jerome's turn.
Ah! Okay, I basically whip out my sword and I'm all like rah rah rah, and stab this guy right in the back of his face.
You should
Oh,
shift.
by the way, when that guy died, he ceased to grab your halberd.
I could shift. I mean, but then I'm flanked.
Then you flank.
Right. Well, I think he's already.
Flanker and a flanky.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's flanked, and I'm gonna just pound my sword into him. Not very well.
No,
I'm afraid
No.
very poorly
First
actually.
of all, you've been taking. I've been trying to train you in the off time.
You're a
Yes.
bastard.
This
We've been working
Tips.
together.
this goblin is swinging his. Well, to you it's a dagger, but to him it's basically a sword.
Hmm.
And he's swinging it around like ching 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 ching. He doesn't even look. You're swinging your great sword down at him,
Get Jackie
and
Chan over
he
here.
raises his dagger up. Ching.
Ah, fuck.
in a heroic pose, no less.
Oh man, he's
Doesn't even look.
Yeah,
working it out
just
there.
head down, doing the.
Doing
What's his name?
Michael Jackson.
Freddie Mercury.
Yeah,
Oh no, that
Freddie
one. Yeah.
Freddie
Mercury.
Mercury.
Hello.
Freddie Mercury. Yes.
Stu Goblin. Rebel.
Yes. It now becomes the enemy's turn.
Oh, somebody's flanked. That's not good.
I know that guy was supposed to die.
He was supposed to be dead.
Yeah.
No worries.
They cackle with glee as they brandish their blades at you.
They can try.
Well, this guy's definitely going to try. He's going to shoot free there.
When you say try, you mean fail.
There is no
Ooh,
try.
that's a 17 plus 5 versus AC.
Yes.
So,
Tried well.
Bring the pain.
3.
Okay.
It goes shing, shing, shing.
All right, son of a bitch.
Just a
Somehow I blame our dragon.
All right. That guy he senses an opportunity and he turns around to also hit you.
Well, he could.
This is a 9 plus 5 plus 2 for flanking.
The two did it.
16.
No. Oh, wait,
16.
9 plus. Oh, yes.
16 hits you?
Yes.
All right. He also swings his goblin sword at you, and he also does 3.
Good thing they didn't swing a crud. It was really easy to hit that turn.
And finally, this guy back here, who is really itching to get into the fight, kind of springs at you, and he pokes at you with his dagger sword,
Thing.
and he gets a 14 on you.
Nope.
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 No.
Nope.
Very good. It is now Rhogar's.
I'm all like, not you too.
Alright, it's time for a brash strike on this feller, and he's gonna get marked. So I put everything behind this bad boy and bring it down. So that's a 15 versus AC?
15 versus AC. You are also flanking.
Oh, 17
But
versus AC.
but on your stomach.
But on my stomach.
Oh,
So
you
a
stand-
15 versus AC.
It doesn't hit on.
Oh.
Son of a bitch!
Did you stand up first?
Yeah, no.
No, you didn't.
No cheating. No cheating.
He's a good role player.
No,
And
He
Jake-
gets
Jake is-
kudos.
I keep forgetting that I'm like,
Do you stand up afterwards?
Yeah. and it's,
missed your attack.
He is
might
marked.
not be the worst
He is-
idea in the
He is
world.
marked.
That's not gonna.
it doesn't matter.
Oh, it's only other people.
At the end of this turn now, the mark goes into effect, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you stand up and then.
Yeah, I'll stand up and take the opportunity attack. I can't do this shit laying down.
No, most
I
people
can't do it
can't.
standing up half the time, so I guess.
You 15, so that probably hits you.
Yeah.
7. No, not 7. 6. 6. 6 damage. Alright. Ganondolf's turn.
I'm going to use the arc lightning again. And
You can use that.
it's an at-will.
It's an at-will? Oh, nice. Nice. That's good.
And I will.
That's great.
Oh, they have combat advantage against me.
I'll roll for
Yeah.
the first one then if no one's marked.
Okay.
Ooh, 19.
Oh, yeah.
19
It's reflex.
versus reflex. Yes, you definitely hit this guy.
Okay.
Roll your damage.
1d6. 8.
8 damage on him. Very
I'll roll for the far guy there.
Okay.
6.
No. 6
Oh,
will
so I-
not get his reflex.
I'm blessed. I shoot forth lightning from my hands. I destroy one, or I hit one creature square in the face. My second blast.
You gotta learn
Fuse out.
you've got the aim okay on your dominant hand, but your offhand, you're gonna have to like practice aiming.
Oh
Pretty
man.
much.
That hand was still asleep for when you.
Oh, I hate that feeling.
Oh,
Okay. Crud's turn.
Fired off a little bit.
I'm going to hit the marked one with a give one of them howling strikes. +6 versus AC. No. Nothing.
No, I will not hit him.
Crud looks down. Kind of
He forgot to howl.
Yeah, I know.
It is
If you
really
had
hard.
howled, that
He's
would.
all out of sync. He just woke up.
That's right. That's right. It's true.
Yes. So it goes to the top of the order. It is now Jerome's turn.
Okay. Well, yeah. Basically, I'm gonna, with my sword around my head, after I try to bring it down, I'm like, and then I'm like, oh no, tiny goblin bitch. And, all with the ultimate purpose of cutting its head off,
Which one?
Well, obviously the one that I can kill to stop me from being
The one you're
flanked.
flanking.
Yeah. And I will do so mightily with a 20.
20. Nice.
Mm,
Your attack goes through.
Yes, it does.
I missed him. I rolled a 4.
And I punch it mightily in the dick for 8 damage.
Ow.
Just leaves it there.
Exactly.
Twists a little bit.
Yeah.
It's the Bruce Lee.
And then I'm all like, why is this goblin not dead? I blame the dragon. And that's
The dragon
actually
blames the dragon at this point.
yes. And that's actually an inspiring word to me because I'm fueled by hate. And I heal back up to 24 with my inspiring word automatically because it's just enough. I don't even roll. Okay.
Are you running an auction over there?
Yes.
Alright.
That's sold. Okay.
I'm back to full health.
All right.
That thing is still alive?
Yeah.
Is it bloody?
He's got to be bloody.
Yes, he's bloody.
He's bloody.
Which one did he attack?
The marked one. Here.
Okay.
The mark.
All right. The goblins get to take their turn,
Yeah.
and first of all, he's going to try to slice at you again.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. 20 goes through,
Okay.
and he does. Ooh, 8 damage to you.
Wow.
He finds the soft spot in your armor,
That is okay.
jabs his blade right in, and he twists it. He grins at you through these sharp-pointed teeth.
I peer over my glasses at the goblin. I'm all like, really?
You like lower your newspaper.
Really?
You're looking over the glasses.
I'm all like, are you gonna be like him? Is that what you're gonna
Do I
do?
have to send you to your room?
I don't take kindly.
Okay, so this guy is going to attack you also because he's flanking you.
It is all up on you.
Well, yes.
All up in your shit.
15, 17
Hits.
hits. 6 damage to you.
I am bloody.
The goblins can smell blood.
Do you have your move left?
This guy over here
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
is going to continue this merciless assault on
Oh
you.
no, he's not. I'm gonna interrupt that.
Oh, yeah, I get that.
Ah,
16
Versus.
versus. Oh, it's a basic attack, so like this guy. So 16 plus 8. Yeah, I'm guessing versus AC.
Versus AC. You hit him.
Finally.
as
Do
he
your
turns
thing.
around,
Make contact. And then it's
He
all-
turns around to cut at Jerome, but he doesn't count on your halberd blade still being right next to his face.
1d10 plus 4, so 10.
10 damage on that guy.
So you stood up.
That's because I did.
That's right.
Oh yeah, I didn't have the combat advantage involved there.
Yeah, he spins around and you see your opening. You just maneuver your halberd just a little bit, and as he spins, he cuts his own neck on his
Just
blade.
like the can over.
Nice.
He's gone. He's down. He's out of it.
Save some ass on that one.
I'm back.
Very good. So the enemy's turn is done, and it goes down to
My bigotry.
Rhogar's turn.
My bigotry levels are like,
What does the scouter say about his bigotry level?
it's a little bit under 9,000. We can't tell because he's still making us all go into camps and stuff. Showers. That sort of thing.
Oh no.
Yep.
Is Rhogar going to take a turn?
Yep, it's your turn, Rhogar.
Advisor?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Rhogar.
No, not for that.
You go after the end.
Rhogar.
Alright, well, I'm gonna. Can I hit either of these?
Yeah, Rhogar.
You could
Oh, yeah, I can
probably-
reach through them.
You can probably do the cleave.
Can I, though, from here around the corner?
Oh, probably.
You ever
not.
reach?
I have a reach, but I can't reach that guy, right?
Yeah.
No, that's not a. No, you can't fight around the corner like that
But I can
unless
attack-
you have a 90-degree, bend in your halberd.
I thought about putting that in there.
Right.
You're gonna have it
I've been
installed.
meaning to have that installed.
It's a weapon mod.
This guy here, though, is gonna feel the pain. He's gonna get marked too at the end.
We'll put the mark on.
I'll hit him with a brash strike. Hit him good and hard. So 17 plus 10, it's a 27.
Dear
Yeah, you bring it.
Yeah, bring it.
Starting to get my stroke here.
Right.
So then plus 6. So 11.
Damage.
Yeah, 11 damage.
Since you switched weapons, are you remembering to add all your bonuses?
Yep.
Like strength.
Yeah.
Your strength. Right. Okay. Good. Next is Ganondolf's turn.
I'm going to use.
Oh, he's got. Sorry. He's got combat damage against me now. So,
Oh, well,
Okay.
it doesn't matter. He
Yeah.
can't hit you. I have to figure out what
How
it takes to, like,
that's part of my thing. Like, I put all my shit into that,
gotcha,
but then
gotcha.
I'm.
Okay. I'll just use magic missile on the mark guy. 7 damage.
Mark guy?
I grunt. I grunt again. A light explodes around his face. A big, bright, white, gooey light.
The white weaves its way
Seems to
between your
drip all
eyelids.
over him.
It doesn't like splash against his face so much as punch straight through, and he loses a couple teeth.
Alright. So, I do 7
For a
damage.
second, you're reminded of all
Then
the wizard
I will
porn
use, I'll
that you've seen in the
I thought we were
wizard
just going to
towers.
leave this unsaid.
No, we must be explicit. This is on record. They could not see.
I'm gonna move over here.
Good.
I'm gonna move over there just so I can have a shot at the next guy.
Okay.
Make it through another turn.
Okay, very good.
That is it.
Crud can't do anything.
Crud.
Was that a valid move? Or
Yeah, well, that is a valid move because you could squeeze through an ally's square, and it's not going to provoke an attack because the ally you squeeze through is not.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So it's a good double check. All right, Crud, what do you do?
I can't do anything.
You don't have any sort of range.
No.
Don't you have an unarmed range attack?
Nope.
Chuck a rocket.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it is unarmed. Yeah.
It's probably
Plus-
shitty, but
+1 versus AC. 1d4 +1.
hit him with a piece of that crate.
Well, how do you get a ranged attack? Are you just going to like pick up a rock and throw it?
Yeah. It
Okay.
says, it
I don't
says
know, that's what
unarmed.
it's-
Maybe I could grab one of the.
Mine's +0 versus AC
Yeah.
with a 1d4.
That seems kind of weird though. I don't.
I was-
Well,
That might be
could be a bug out of
Yeah.
could be a weird fluke in the
In the
character
character
generator.
generator, yeah. Usually it wouldn't.
Yeah. That's fine.
I
I don't think I can.
feel like
do
in a
it.
dungeon you'd be able to find like a pebble or a rock or something you could throw at them.
Okay,
For D4.
we'll go with it.
But do you think
We'll
it
go
would-
with it for a D4 damage.
I mean that's pretty low. I mean, but it's something.
That seems like a lot of damage for a rock.
Yeah.
Well, with Crud's arm
Yeah, with
behind
Crud's
it.
arm, maybe. Yeah, maybe that's the fighter thing. Do you guys all?
I get it.
I bought a sling, so I have a sling.
We will say that it is not a +1 though. We'll just say it's a straight up. You roll the hit. You can hit him.
1d4 minus 2.
Why did you do nothing?
Something's better than nothing.
I feel like
I mean, I feel like if I can't hit him.
Well, you can't hit him from where you're at anyway.
I know.
So you
You
Improvise.
have to move.
improvise, yeah.
Oh, did I take his own
Improvise.
spot?
Well, he couldn't
Well, I
hit him
couldn't hit
there
it from there anyway.
because of how
Actually,
the wall
you
You
corners
the other
up.
one.
Actually, no. I'm gonna just in case. I'm gonna move down here.
Okay, I like that plan, Crud.
Okay.
In
Thank
front-
you.
Crud
thinking out
moves
loud.
to the east door.
in front of the door.
As he prepares to run away like a little girl.
Is Crud going to do anything at the east door?
No.
Put on bar and start walking.
No,
The
I'll
door is already barred.
yeah, that's. I will. I guess brace against the door.
Okay. Crud braces against the door just
Yeah.
in case.
Yeah, so it won't open.
Back to the top of the
Crud
order.
is ready.
Alright.
Crud prepares.
Crud is like a Boy
Crud's
Scout.
body is
Crud
ready.
is ready.
Yes, Crud, yes.
Jerome.
Crud begins warming up for his start.
The heavily marked
Yes, he's good.
goblin who has already smacked me several times is definitely about to get stabbed right in his face.
His face.
Well, yeah, we go for the face.
Surprising.
We go for the face.
I thought we usually
in
aim a
11.
little
No,
south of there.
No, this goblin, he sees what's coming. Oh, and he bobs his
not my
knees.
face. And I'm all like,
face! What he really did is he went to cover his junk and it just happened to go over his head.
yeah,
This is so short.
exactly.
Not my tenders!
But I am again going to shout and wave my sword mightily and heal myself
Okay.
for 1d6 plus 2 plus surge value for 12. Wait, yeah, 12. Yeah!
Very good.
Cool.
Alright, it is now the goblin's turn. The one is actually pretty scared out of his wits now. He's going to make kind of an evade type check.
Wait, which one am I doing?
The one that's marked. He is going to try to actually beat feet. He's going to try to get into the well over here.
We'll see about that.
Oh man. He does not manage to get over to the part of the well that he can climb down.
Wait,
So
If he moves away
Was that
from
a shift or a move?
that was going to be a move.
Okay, because I can do an interrupt on a move.
Oh, okay, you can.
yeah, I was gonna say.
Interrupt.
Or wait, no, it's a shift. Shifts or makes an attack. So
Yeah,
Shift is a move.
he's just trying to get away.
oh
from you.
yeah, shift is a move.
He's just trying to get away from you right now, but the move is going to provoke an attack opportunity
Ooh.
from you.
That I have a different thing for. Combat superiority. I get a what is it? Wisdom bonus to
Is that against Rhogar or is that against Jerome?
It's for both of us because his
Yeah,
attack of
my
opportunity
shift reaches.
throat range extends out to there.
So both of you could take.
We can
an
both
attack
take
opportunity.
attacks of
How does that
opportunity.
work for ranged people?
Well,
If you move in front of a ranged person, they can shoot you?
it's not that he's ranged; it's that his halberd is so long.
Mhm. Yeah,
So I get a wisdom bonus to my attack.
very nice.
So an extra 2.
And I see my moment to strike him in his nuts as he uncovers them and
19.
hit him for AC 18.
Yes, both of you hit him.
Mm-hmm.
My move to so I could attack the other guy. It was worth it.
5.
11.
So
16 damage total.
5 is going to bring him up to 23, and you do 11 damage to him. What happens is Rhogar, you
Hamstring division.
thrust the point of your halberd down at him, and it kind of goes through his foot and pins him to the floor, and he's just And then Jerome swings his sword through and chops his head off. And the goblin is dead.
Teamwork.
Now it's the one last goblin right here.
I
He
shout
sees-
encouraging words in Draconic.
He sees the price of cowardice, and he goes for one last jab at, or one desperate last attempt to kill Jerome. So he rolls. He gets 20. That gets your AC.
20.
Yes, it is
This
20.
is totally.
Now, this is much plus 2. So 3 damage on you.
Something, such.
Alright, Rhogar, it's your turn.
I'm up again.
Yep.
I don't know my order currently.
It's because you had an attack of opportunity.
Alright, I'm gonna squeeze past you. Wait,
You
if
will.
I squeeze through this square,
You get it going out.
You will provoke.
Yeah, you would get an attack of opportunity from
if
that.
I go here, will I be able to hit him with my armor? Is that more than 2?
It's still technically 2 spaces away, and I'd say it's within the line of sight rulings for the halberd to work.
I'm gonna do it, man. I'm gonna hit him. I will use the brash strike again.
I like your halberd. I think that's useful.
Oh, 27.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Go for him.
And he's marked, and then I'm gonna.
What's the crit range on a halberd? Just 20? I'm just curious.
That's a good question.
What's a crit range
There's
on a
a-
halberd?
There's a
Do you get a critical
I don't-
hit on like a 19-20, or is it always just 20?
I have no idea.
I haven't looked up the crit range values for 40 weapons yet, so
It might just be
I just
20.
assumed it was all 20.
okay. That makes sense.
Was it 10 plus 6?
How much?
10 plus 6?
Can I see the PHP real fast?
Yes, you may.
I feel like there's.
It's not this one. It's this one.
So, is this it? It's 2.
I want to see the critical.
Alright, so you do 16 damage to him.
Yes,
Yeah,
16
Is he
damage.
bloodied?
He is bloodied.
Sweet.
So he knows combat advantage. He's also I don't know. We can go with one. I don't think it really makes a whole lot of difference.
But yeah, I was just gonna do magic missile.
I'll look it up later.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can magic missile.
I magic missile for 7 damage.
Lasers.
That's the other thing though. Like he always had to roll for his magic missiles too. So maybe they changed it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, mine just
Or
says
maybe they were house.
mine just says 2 plus 8 modifier, which is fine.
Is it a ranged basic attack?
It just says range 20, target 1 creature. I don't have any like 5 plus 5 versus reflex or plus 0 versus reflex or plus.
Okay, well, if it doesn't say versus a defense, and it doesn't say to roll for anything, I don't know. Maybe they changed it.
But is yours in that will?
Want some downstairs one? I
Maybe
think it does
there-
less,
there
it
might
does
be
less damage than Gene's magic missile one.
Maybe
Yeah,
it
we
was
figured
like-
out he shouldn't be doing 12 damage at a time
Yeah,
because the character creator automatically added in his
Yeah.
int bonus.
so yeah, it says
Oh.
because it says 2 plus 8 modifier plus 5 force damage.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Yeah.
oh, but plus 5 is actually nothing.
Yeah.
Which I thought was really nice. So anyway, I did 7 damage, and then it's KRUD's turn. And KRUD does nothing.
I will continue to brace the doorway.
Yeah.
So wait, can you charge a thing? Where you can say if somebody
I don't think I can get
comes
to
out of a hole over there, I can stab them in the face.
Prepare an action or
Yeah,
something.
fair. That's what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Just in
yeah,
case
if someone
someone-
pops out of there, I'm gonna charge him. Well, no, because I'd be too close. I can't do that even.
You're too close to it.
To charge, I'm too close to charging at least 2 squares, and I won't have that.
You could
Here.
you could
Well, that's not
shift.
2 away.
You could move over.
They're probably gonna crawl the shit out of
Well, even the other one.
you. Less likely than
I will continue to brace the door, and I'll roll. Can I roll a perception to listen? See for anything.
Yeah.
On the other side. 15.
You do not detect anything on the other side of the door.
All right. I will continue to brace it.
All right.
Top of the order.
Yep.
Top of
yours.
the order.
All right. Something. I hate people with green skin. Very much. And I do a crushing, mind-blowing 11 damage as I bring my greatsword and sweep his legs out from under him, something beastly standing.
You do sweep his legs out from under him, all the way off. His legs, you chop his legs off.
Close
He dies
attacks
of
are
shock.
multiple attack rolls, but
There you
one
go.
damage roll. Area attacks are multiple attack rolls, but one damage roll.
So I would have to roll to see if I hit.
And blast
Okay.
is an area. Yep, so it's
Okay.
multiple attacks, but one damage.
Okay, now we know. Multiple
Aha.
attacks per one damage. Okay, that goblin is taking the corner of the room
Corner
with
is
it.
gone.
This
My sword is sharp.
foam core. Oh, I see. There was a little bit of adhesive on the bottom. So it just gets a little bit tacky, so it doesn't actually stick. But
So we defeat all the goblins.
all the goblins.
Can we do a perception
Defeat
check?
all the goblins.
Can we do a perception check to loot and look for money, or maybe see if they have anything of value on what's left of them?
You check what's left of the goblins, and you see that they were all minimally armored, and they all carried a short sword.
Okay.
Can we give those short swords to the guards? So
Oh,
they're
yeah,
not
we'll
so
pile
yes,
them up
anymore?
for
Now the guards are armed with short swords.
Good.
Excellent.
Yeah, I don't think Dopey and dumbass.
Henry and Darren.
I don't think their fists are gonna hold.
No, not really. I'm
There was
like,
three- there was
Henry,
four
Darren,
goblins
catch, and I...
Huh?
There's 4 goblins.
Come on, you guys. You
Yes,
trained
you
for
may
this.
take a short sword also.
Just in case.
Yes.
And I could probably maybe sell it later too.
Well, even if you're not proficient
It's
with it,
nice to have a blade.
Yeah.
Still use it.
You can
Yeah.
still
You
use it
can
for
still
things.
later on cut shit.
Yeah,
And
it's
you know, you may want to trade it up for a dagger or something later.
Wait, a
Just-
short sword is less than a dagger.
well,
No,
no,
but
a short.
Barely use it. eh?
You
The
can't
way that you might want to use it,
use-
I might say, oh, sure, you can, cut the meat off of that bone so to cook it, but you're going to have some kind of penalty to use the short sword to do it versus doing it with a dagger, which would
Okay.
basically run like a kitchen knife.
Apparently, I'm proficient in longsword, so I kind of want to see what I get for bonus.
So if he's
That's-
not proficient in something, he can still try to use it, right? But it
Not
just takes
well.
him
Not very well.
Okay.
That's a problem
Yeah.
for
He's not. He
beginning with.
can't use it really well. I mean, in combat, you might as
The
well.
balance is just all
Chuck it
off.
out.
Yeah,
It's a
but-
goblin blade,
Yeah.
just-
Oh, of course.
yeah.
Okay. Cool. So then, we defeat the goblins.
Yes, the goblins become defeated.
Some short swords. Oh.
Yes,
Can we? If you're taking extended rest, and maybe call it a night.
You're pretty much done with your extended rest.
I mean, I'm sorry,
But-
but I mean like just a short rest.
Short rest, yeah.
And
It's like the quote unquote nighttime is basically over.
Mhm.
Down here, it's kind of hard to tell how much time is passing.
Hard downtime. Too.
But you feel like you could possibly be up for another day of adventuring, and you're ready to go.
Cool. So we get all our stuff back, and then.
So basically, what you've got now is on this adventure day, you came down in here, explored this much of the dungeon. You killed the goblins that were hanging out in the well room. You came this way and you fought some nasty looking skeletons. Down here, the ice creatures and the ice dragon. So now next time, now it's the beginning of a new day, and when we get together next, your adventures will be either exploring out the door off of the well room to the east, or exploring the eastern door from the statue room.
Yeah.
Dogs.
Dragons East.
All right.
Excellent.
That was blast.
All right.
Well,
Now,
experience.
Who didn't want to fight the dragon? I'm just saying, come on. Who didn't want to fight a dragon?
I just see Charm.
They're scared.
We don't have dragon on our side right now.
all right, you guys ready for experience?
I am.
Oh yeah. One second. Go.
Oh, this is yours.
All right, each of you from combat gains 318 experience.
Can I ask how you calculate that? Just going forward. Right?
Monsters are worth a set experience value.
Got
You
And-
gained 318?
Yes.
Oh, man. 525 plus
542.
18.
525.
543.
Oh, okay. It's like, what?
You fought a lot of stuff.
It
Yes.
was 318, sir?
Pardon?
How much was it again?
Your total for this session was 318, but that's just for combat.
That is combat only.
I am specifically going to award 10 bonus role-playing experience to Taylor and to Dan for actions that you took for role-playing your characters. You'll get more if you do it in character.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And now I will hear any petitions if you think you did something that deserves role-playing experience. And nominate yourself for
What
clever things, or like stuff that wouldn't normally be mentioned in the rules for like combat, but you figured out something clever or anything like that. And I should note that the experience I just gave you includes stuff like finding the archway and the historical stuff like that.
Yeah.
What was the other thing? I feel like I did something. What was it exactly for the 10 points? Was that just for when me and him were fighting?
Yeah, that's part of it. I kind of counted up a few things.
Okay.
I decided that stuff you did earned 10 bonus on that front.
I thought I did a good job with keeping our human and caravan comrades in the loop and making sure that Dan didn't abandon them.
I feel like I kind of thought that was part of it too. It was like when I was arguing, let's just leave them. My character just cares about myself.
Okay, each of you put 5 more on your sheets.
Man,
Get in the game, KRUD. Get in the game.
I know.
Did KRUD do anything that deserves
KRUD
bonus
was-
XP?
KRUD, no. He smashed things. That was it. That's his job.
He did try to go for the shinies though, because he was close
Well,
to the
he
shinies.
didn't. He didn't.
I think we were just joking
Yeah.
about that.
That's right.
All right, did Rhogar get anything done that might warrant bonus
Not
XP?
particularly. He got angry when he had to fight the dragon, which is a character.
Yes, he did brood a little bit.
But beyond that, it wasn't too bad because he wasn't the same dragon.
I feel like every time you talk, you should talk in like a lizardy tone, like.
raspy,
That's right.
And every time you do that, you should get more experience.
We will give Rhogar 10 experience points for brooding after the fight.
For brooding,
For brooding.
like a 13-year-old girl.
Wishing that you were a vampire, but not ever actually attaining such dizzying heights of trolldom.
Oh no, I was wrong. I included bonus XP for something else. So for the archway and the history checks and everything, everybody is going to get like a 25 bonus XP.
Yes, freebie.
I like it. Why am I so bad at math?
All right. So, anything else then we're looking at to finish up for this session? I know next week you said we're going to try for Friday.
I think if you come, like, I don't know, I really think we should use the dragon ghost thing. I think that's awesome. Finding a ghost.
Believe me, I try to write down everything that kind of crops up like that. So we'll see what happens. I think that's a cool idea, but you never know what's going to pop up next. So
Other dragons, angry dragons.
Special, and maybe drop in some special guest appearances. Not say anything, but I really love KRUD's mom.
But KRUD's mom promised she would call. She knew that we were headed
She
north.
can't read the numbers on the phone.
But she would send a carrier pigeon.
No, it's just fat
Her
fingers.
just one
fingers are
big
like sausages.
giant button that smash.
Although it's very likely that it was not KRUD's mom who was the orc.
Yeah,
in
smash,
the
smash,
family.
smash, smash, smash.
It was more likely KRUD's dad who was the ugly fat one.
All right,
The orc.
let's
Although
stop it there. So
if your
good
mom
session,
was
guys.
fat and ugly, maybe she could only get some from an orc.